Welcome back to Morning Coffee. I am Mark Cook. You are on the Radio Vision Network, and I am super excited right now because I am talking to Michelle Atkinson. She is Energizer's Chief Consumer Officer, and we are here to talk about one of my favorite mascots in the history of mascotting. Good morning, Michelle, and welcome to Morning Coffee.
Good morning, Mark.
So I'm going to jump right into it, all right? We all know the Energizer Bunny. He is one of the top pop culture icons in the history of advertising, right? He's 27 years old. He's still changing and evolving like all of us, right? Like, this is so awesome. So you need to tell me what happened this week with the Energizer Bunny.
So after 27 years, the American icon who is so beloved is making a change. And really, consumers told us they wanted him to be bigger, better, and funnier than ever. And so he stormed the runway in New York at Angela Simmons Fashion Show to debut his new look and attitude.
I'll tell you, I saw a picture. He slimmed down a little bit.
He did slim down a little bit. He had a few physical changes. You know, we talk to consumers. I like to call it the bunny bits research. And really, consumers told us which bits they really liked and which bits we could change. They said he needs to stay his iconic peach color. He better keep wearing his sunglasses and flip-flops.
Yeah.
That drum is part of him.
Yeah.
But what we really wanted to do, the bigger news today really is, we're really unleashing his personality. If you think about him in the past, he's really been, you know, if he walks through the scene, he's really going to be more expressive. He's going to raise his eyebrow. He's going to nod his ear. So really trying to interact more with consumers than he ever has before.
Well, I love that. I mean, I always felt like, look, he's really proving his point. He's banging his drum. He just keeps going and going and going. But now we're going to see a whole other side of his personality. I think this is so funny and so cool. And I know that, like, you guys are taking him out and about. People can actually go and meet the bunny, right?
Yeah, so if you think about today's media landscape, it's so perfect for his enduring and disruptive personality. And so he'll start taking over the home pages. And I think what people are going to be really excited about in November, he's going to be a Snapchat lens. So Mark, you can become the Energizer Bunny. Every day, you hear every day people compare their friends and their family to the Energizer Bunny. And we really think they're going to be excited as they can superimpose his nose and his sunglasses and his ears on their own pictures and share that with their friends and family. So we're really excited about that.
Oh, I would be super excited about that. That's awesome because, you know, those Snapchat filters need an update. They need to get freshened up a little bit. And if I can turn my face into the Energizer Bunny, man, that's a win. That is a win for everybody. So he made his debut at Fashion Week this week. He was in the Angela Simmons show. So I think, look, the big question when you're involved in Fashion Week is, what was the bunny wearing?
Yeah, well, the bunny was wearing, he still harkens back to his toy where he got his start, but his fur is more realistic, and really, what he did, he brought his personality for really that enduring and disruptive nature right at Fashion Week. Fashion Week isn't used to having somebody like us just disrupt their shows. So he came and stormed the runway, and Angela made him a headband, so given, her sports line that she was introducing and his enduring energy, it was a perfect place for him to show up and really showcase his new physical and emotional nature.
Yeah, I love it. I wish, I wish I could have gotten the heads up because I would have head up there, and I would have liked to seen the Energizer Bunny interact with, the Ralph Lauren models and the Versace models and all of that, because I'm sure, look, he's a very lovable guy, but he is a little bit disruptive as well, and I think that that was probably quite a sight to see.
They were all really excited, and he was the hit of the red carpet. A lot of pictures taken with the bunny this week.
Oh, I'm sure of it, and and I'm talking to Michelle Atkinson, who's the Energizer Chief Consumer Officer, and they've revamped the Energizer Bunny, and she's so excited about it, and I'm excited about it. And Michelle, I got to tell you, I was 10 years old when the ad campaign started in 1989, and it instantly was one of my favorites. It kind of resonated, I think, with kids and adults and all sorts of people because it was very different, right? We saw this bunny interacting with with Michael J. Fox. We saw him in Pepsi ads, right? We saw him crossing over and doing so many different things. So personally, what is it like to be involved with such an advertising icon? Did you see your career? Did you position yourself to be able to work with one of the top advertising icons of all time?
I didn't start out that way, but I've always had a passion for brands. I've been in brand marketing my whole career. And I think just even from a little girl, pink's always been my favorite color. So I think those two things together just made it perfect for how I'd end up working with the Energizer Bunny. And I just love it every day. And I always say, I mean, I'm so lucky to be involved and go to work with the Energizer Bunny every single day.
I'm jealous. I think it's fantastic, and I really appreciate you spending a few minutes with me this morning. And I just want to follow up because look, we got to find out what's next for you guys. What's next for the Energizer Buddy and Energizer itself?
Well, I can't share all of the Bunny's secrets today, but what I will say is you should be watching across TV and mobile and digital and social, because he's going to be showing up in a lot of places, disrupting across the media landscape in the coming year.
So I think a good idea would be to go to all of the social media pages for Energizer, like them, share them, follow them, do all of that stuff so that you can follow what's going on with the Buddy. And what should people do? Just go to Energizer.com. Will they find more information there?
Really, the big ad campaign starts the 26th, and so they can start going to Energizer.com and looking for a lot of the new Bunny to show up at that time.
That is awesome. Thank you. Her name is Michelle Atkinson. She is Energizer's Chief Consumer Officer, and I thank her so much for spending a few minutes with me this morning on Morning Coffee.
Thanks, Mark. Have a great day.
You too. Thank you. So I got to take a quick break here on Morning Coffee, but stick around. We'll be right back. We got a full morning. Don't go anywhere on the Radio Vision Network.